Hello, how are you doing? I'm so excited. And in today's video, I just wanted us to have a few insightful conversations on quite a number of things. And by the end of this video, it will feel like a very good, insightful sit down moment with people of wisdom, and that is me and you. So I wanted us to have conversations on things like purpose, things like confidence, things like stepping out in purpose, things like, being yourself, things like putting into action your goals. So we are going to just have a few conversations here and there, and please feel free to chip in into the comments, say something, and add to the conversation so that we can keep it going. Otherwise, let us get started. This morning has actually been a very cold morning. We've had the rain pouring, just something really soft and easy, and I just really loved it. And all of this put me at a place of contemplating and thinking if we are grateful for life, because as the rain was pouring, I was just grateful. Oh, I have a roof over my head, I have a warm cup of tea, I have children in my house, people that I can talk to, people that make it all worthwhile. And I couldn't help but imagine how we let small moments pass and how we live in an anticipation of the future. We just want our next, okay, now that I am married, the next big goal is, we have to build a house, we have to do all of these other things, and all of these things are good, but how about taking a pause and appreciate where you are at right now? Things might not be working out yet, but where you are is enough for you to actually be grateful, because someone else wants to be where you are. And as I film this video, these are not just conversations to you, these are conversations to myself too. These are thoughts that I consistently have to remind myself of. We are always so happy, excited, or we want the grand moments, but have we appreciated the small moments? And the scripture in the Bible that says, that if you are faithful with little, then most definitely you can be entrusted with more. Some of us are just so focused on the more. So I want you to take a moment right now and just appreciate the environment around you. I do not care what it looks like. And take a very deep breath with me right now. And breathe it out, and just appreciate that you have air in your lungs, that you are alive right here, right now. You cannot take that for granted. Appreciate the birds of the air. Appreciate the trees that are giving you oxygen. Let me tell you, if you could take off time to really appreciate what the smaller things around you, you will grumble a little less. And as I was into this place of appreciating the smaller things, I also went into a conversation in my mind, and I want to bring it here to you. That is a conversation on us being ourselves, just me being myself. Now, I will not lie, I was listening to a certain podcast. It wasn't really a podcast, but a video on YouTube. Maybe I could show you which video that was, and then that led me to another video, Steve Jobs, and then another video where a lady was teaching a TED talk where she was talking about, you being yourself. And I often come out and, I am talking on camera. I have very many critiques, some good, some bad. And I find myself at a place where, I can be self-conscious at times. When I'm editing these videos, I'm like, okay, is this good enough? Is this how I should speak? Or maybe I should do a little less of this and a little more of that. But I was forced this morning to really look into myself and contemplate and say, the way I represent myself, is it authentically me? And when I say authentically, I am not saying I am not trying to sharpen and improve. No, there is a place of improvement and there are areas of my life that needs to be improved. But I'm saying, when I come out to speak, is it me? Is it what God intended for me to be? Is if God looks at me, does he look at me as a cheap photocopy of a great original, or does he look at me as a Rachel, the great, the one that I have created to walk a particular purpose in this world? And at this moment, I want you to also sit down and contemplate. Are you the kind of person who is toning it down to fit in, or you're the kind of person who is increasing the volume just to fit in? Who are you? Can you really have those conversations with yourself? Because I often have these conversations with myself, and it is important for you not to shy away from your thoughts and for you to really dig deep within, like inside, where you can really say, okay, this is what I'm feeling, but underneath this, what is here? What is here? What is here? What is here? Those are some of the most important things that can really define your identity and that are going to also improve on your confidence, because you come to a place where no one can define me for myself than I can define myself. All right. So if you are new to this YouTube channel, you are absolutely welcome. This year, I promised us conversations. I just want us to talk. I just want us to engage and know each other more. So please, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to hit that notification bell so that you are reminded every single time I put up a new video. Now, after I had a conversation about knowing myself, being aware of myself, and appreciating myself and representing myself authentically, I went into the conversation of purpose and me taking the necessary steps to achieve my purpose, and me doing what I gotta do confidently, and knowing that I might not be applauded every single time, I might not be applauded for every single step that I take, but is this something that is worthwhile? And this was a very real conversation for me, because I am someone who is so interested in purpose, and ever since I started sharing all of these things that I share on social media, there is something in my heart that has, really been excited about it every moment. Every time I sit down in front of a camera to come out and share, my phone camera, to come out and share all of these things, I feel like, I can do this again. I can do this tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. And when people reach out to my inbox, I feel like, yeah, actually, this is really, really worthwhile. So when it comes out to purpose, I was also put in a place where I was like, but there are things I know I have to do, but I'm scared of doing. And why am I scared of doing? Is because what will people say? But then I also had a thought in my mind of, but you have already come out to speak, so anything you do hereafter will already be expected. So now I want to pose that question to you. Sit down with yourself and imagine, what is that one thing that I can live for every single day of my life? And once you have identified that thing, is identify the fears you have and weigh them against the chances that you will succeed and against the chances that you are actually going to make impact. Because the thing about purpose is that purpose is not about you. Purpose is about what you are going to impact in other people's lives. Those are the people that have actually impacted our lives. If you look at all the greatest men that you know of, they have done something that has affected your life in a way that is actually positive. So I said I might as well quit, all the worrying and quit all the self-ego that is not going to take me anywhere, and instead focus on implementing. So if you are out there and the Lord has impressed it on your heart to do something, get up and do it. Just do. You will learn on the way, because when I started filming all of these things, there was a lot that I did not know. I can't say that I have indeed moved, and I say it is worthwhile every single moment. I'm just excited to see where next we are going from here. And please subscribe and keep on the watch so that we can see where this is going to lead us. Because this video is non-scripted, I am just in my mind trying to remember what is the next point I had to, put out. But actually, it has really skipped my mind. But I think just these three things that I have made mention of can really cause you to pause and really think about life in depth, for you to really think about life as is, and for you to look at a life of impact. Appreciate the small things, appreciate the small wins, be authentically you. And number four, do. People will judge whether you do or do not do. People are still going to judge you. We are in the great outdoors. If there is any background noise, please just enjoy it with me. Today was a lovely day, and I am so glad that I could share every single moment with you. I love you. God bless you, and bye bye. Madam Susan, you are so